I'm joined now by NBC News Washington correspondent Yamiche Alcindor and Guerlain Joseph, co-founder and executive director of Haitian Bridge Alliance. Thank you both for being here. Yamiche, I'm going to go straight to you because you've been in Springfield doing a lot of reporting. I want to play some of what J.D. Vance told you as you tried to question him about the lie he was spreading about Haitian immigrants. Here it is.
Senator Vance, what do you say to Haitian Americans and Haitian immigrants who say spreading false claims about them put their lives at risk?
Well, I don't think that no one has spread false claims. What they've said is that a small migrant community, 20,000, so it's big for the city of Springfield, but it's small compared to all Haitians in the United States of America, that small migrant community has caused a lot of problems.
What problems?
It's a good question, Joy, and good evening. What I've heard from residents and from Haitian immigrants there is that these Haitian immigrants came, as you said, at the invitation of Springfield because their population was actually decreasing and there were stores and businesses closing and the city wanted to attract new people. So they really made it an appeal to Haitian immigrants and told them there are going to be new jobs here. Also, it's going to be an affordable place to live. And what I've heard from Haitian immigrants is that this was a city that has been very welcoming to them. Life has been very good for them. They've been very much sort of welcomed as a part of that community. There are libraries that hired Haitian interpreters and other businesses to make sure that they could really accommodate people. Now, I have heard from some residents who believe the lies of former President Trump and think that they're credible. And they say that there are social services issues, that the hospitals are overwhelmed. And city officials have said that they do want more resources to go to Springfield so that they can accommodate this population. It's about 15,000 Haitians have come in the last few years, according to state officials. But from my reporting on the ground, I can tell you that there's no credible evidence of Haitians abusing animals or doing anything that J.D. Vance and former President Trump are saying. And the vast majority of residents that I talked to welcomed them. One woman told me, I used to go into the grocery store and then the grocery store started closing. When the Haitians showed up, we got more grocery stores. So that is what people on the ground have been telling me. I mean, I should also just say, this has real world consequences. I interviewed one man that Guerlain put me in touch with who told me about the fact that he is scared because he came here just a few months ago, 28 years old. He said, all I do is go to church and go to school. All I do is go to church and go to work. And he told me that his coworkers are now asking him repeatedly if he eats cat. And he told me that that's depressing for him because he fled insecurity in Haiti and now he feels insecure because he's in Springfield because he's scared that people are going to target him. So he's dealing with a lot of mental health issues now. And he told me he's really sad. He said, I didn't want to leave my country, but I had to come here.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that, and Guerlain, welcome to the show. And that is the issue that a lot of immigrants face is, this sort of demonization that often is around food. Like we've seen this done to Chinese immigrants. We've seen this done to Vietnamese immigrants. We've seen it done to African immigrants. And this sort of idea of trying to otherize people and sort of accuse you of doing things as far as, food is not uncommon. But I want to play one more clip. And this is J.D. Vance again talking to Yamiche, but I want you to respond to it. He's claiming that Haitians are spreading communicable diseases. This is another thing Haitian immigrants have faced in this country, this particular slime. But here's J.D. Vance spreading it.
That small migrant community has caused a lot of problems. It's led to higher rates of communicable diseases. That's a verifiable fact. It's led to animals disappearing. Many of my constituents have said that has been happening. It's led to higher home prices. That is a verifiable fact.
Guerlain, before I let you in, I would just want to do a quick fact check of James David. And this is the fact check that you all should tell a friend about. Spreading communicable diseases, false. Clark County health officials have said that the county is at its lowest rate of communicable disease since 2016. Eating animals, lie. Multiple Springfield officials have received 0 reports related to pets being stolen and eaten. Higher home prices is a more nuanced question. Springfield's housing problems predate the arrival of Haitian migrants. Local rents did increase from May 2022 through 2023, but have now stabilized. Underinvestment and lack of code enforcement are the cause, and population decline, which has left homes vacant and in disrepair, is the problem, not Haitian migrants. Your thoughts, Guerlain?
Thank you so much, Troy, for having me, and thank you to my dear sister, Yamiche. This is not lost on us. We have been there before, and the idea of people coming from Haiti bringing disease, we have dealt with that before. That almost broke our community back in the 1980s, 1990s, but we resisted, and we are here. The reality is that we cannot allow this hateful narrative to be part of what we are doing moving forward. It is imperative that Mr. Vince, Mr. Trump, and all of those people who are continuing this false narrative and create hate and divide the communities where they should be welcoming people and agree and accept the fact that these are lies and they must stop doing that.
I want to add here that this is not new for J.D. Vance or for Donald Trump. On Vance's part, he said that he doesn't care. Let me just play what he said to Yamiche about whether he is even concerned that he is harming people in the Haitian community. Here he is.
What do I think is a bigger problem, insulting 20,000 people or the fact that my constituents can't live a good life because Kamala Harris opened the border? I think it's Kamala Harris needs to do her job.
And then I will add that Donald Trump has a very long history of demonizing Haitians. And this was including denying TPS status to Haitians on improper grounds back when he was president in 2019. And there's also a history of him saying Haitians should not be allowed here because they all, quote unquote, have AIDS. It was Haiti he was referring to along with Nigeria when he made his S-hole countries comment. He said these things to John Kelly, his then chief of staff. So he's got a long history of particularly demonizing Haitians. What do you make of the fact that this person, Donald Trump, is saying these things about this community even after he's told they are lies and after bomb threats are going into schools? And J.D. Vance as well.
I think the reality is all of that is deeply rooted in anti-Black racism. Let's put it exactly where it is. It is coming into the idea that Black people in these United States of ours are bringing disease. The same story that has been happening for the past 400 years is the same story that they are holding on to. And the reality is that they attacked Haitians because they know for a fact that Haiti continues, even in the state that of despair and political instability, we continue to be a beacon of hope and liberation of freedom. That's what we represent. To be able to bring the anti-Black racism, this white supremacist ideologies and speech that will continue to create not only hate on the Haitian community, but on all Black people in the United States. We have to understand and center the fact that this is rooted in anti-Black racism, white supremacists, and that's what we are dealing with.
Indeed. I will note that President Biden today said about Haitian Americans, I want to say he wants to take a moment to say something like so many Americans. He bigged up Karine Jean-Pierre, who is his White House spokesperson, who is Haitian American. And he talked about her as a proud Haitian American and noted that the Haitian community is under attack in America right now and expressed his support doing the opposite of what Donald Trump is doing. I will also note there are 735,000 Haitian American residents in this country who can vote. So look sharp, Republicans. You might be hurting yourselves in places like Florida. Yamiche Alcindor, Guerline Joseph, thank you very much.